Hello, everyone. Let me get this out my way. How y'all doing this Friday? We tried to stream last Friday, but we had technical difficulties. I'm doing great, but it's cold as hell in Houston today.
What's going on?
Well, y'all know we go eat in like an hour, so we gonna go and just bust it wide open. And really,
No, shit, me.
bro. Hello. Hello. I don't even know why you answered when it's the same thing. You listening? I'm gonna talk. You get down while you here throwing up on my floor, looking like your back broke. I don't know how cold it is here today, but I know it's cold though, cause I got this fucking whole ass sweatsuit on, and it's not hot at all.
What?
It feels like 47 outside. It's supposed to get down to 31 tonight though, or early in the morning. But we can start off with. I'm gonna talk about Naomi because that's the newest show, and we watched it last week and this week. Cause I mean I don't have much to go off with that, so I'm gonna do that and probably then Legends. But like I'm enjoying the cast so far. I think like I like the girl that plays Naomi. I don't know her name off the top of my head. And then like her little circle of friends or whatever, who happen to mostly all like her too. Like that shit is funny. But like that's interesting. She's adopted, and then they throwing Thanagar in there. So like it's I guess we got the metal wings. I guess it's gonna be like Hawk people related. I don't know. Me and Trey was deducing that maybe since she don't have wings, like maybe she like half human and half Thanagar from Thanagar, whatever they called.
Thanagarians.
Yeah, that. But I don't know what's going on. It got me interested just because of all the little like the black dude that be popping up in the suit that got like shady shit going on, and then like I don't know. I'm kind of interested. But it is a new show, so we're gonna see how it does going forward. I like her friends though because like homeboy was like, if y'all don't leave, I'm gonna call the police. And they was like, we not leaving her in here with you, this creepy shit. They like, bro, we not doing that. You know how quick she would have been sold out had that been real life? They would have left her ass right there. You calling the cops down, my mom gonna be mad, so I gotta go. No, it ain't no fucking show about Naomi Campbell. Why would you ask that? Y'all really starting this day like this? Anyway. Them Funko Pops been back there probably longer than you been watching this. Talking about when did I get them? Them shits been there for a long time. I don't think she's from a different Earth, but I do like how that wherever she is now, she was like dropped off here, ended up all the way on the opposite coast, and then by some miracle ends up back here, and then like all this stuff started happening again. So I do like how they do the universes where like the comic book characters have comics, but they're also real. I don't know why I like that. I just feel like that's cool because that's like Earth, like how we got comics. They're like let's so happen somebody get powers for real. Like I just feel like that's cool. So like she's a Superman like stan. Like she loved everything Superman. Then come to find out he real on they like in their whatever universe she is because they making it so I think she's not in the Arrowverse, but like I feel like that's cool. Yeah, her friend's lawyer, but it's so fun. Trey was like one of them gonna end up betraying her watch, even though they probably not gonna do it on purpose or they gonna feel bad about it later. Cause like it's like three of them that like her, and then her dad was already like, you gonna have to make a choice eventually, so you already know how that's gonna go. Like I can see the girl with the purple hair not tripping if she like dated one of the dudes, cause like she looked like she chill, but like the black dude that she was dating that's like her ex, I can see him being like pissed if she dates the other dude that's her friend that's like from the actual town. So like it's gonna be hella messy. Ma'am, remember I told you I just got these done. When did I get my hair done? It's only been a couple days, man. It was Saturday. I got my hair braided Saturday. We hadn't really done nothing
That's
though.
hair braided. No, Monday, man.
Was it? Oh yeah, Monday for the holiday. So it hadn't been that long, and we hadn't been doing it. So this week like that.
You had to order some more hair.
Yeah. So we just did Batwoman. Probably like the first reaction with me with them on, and that just posted that yesterday. So I stand the Superman that Tyler plays, and then I'm gonna leave that at that. No, I keep forgetting. Like we hadn't recorded a lot this week, like we were supposed to, and then when we did, I kept forgetting to do the Moon Knight trailer. So, and I didn't even think about it before we did this either, because I had like other stuff going on. So, over the weekend, if I don't get a chance to do it on the weekend, we probably won't do it. But I do want to see it though, because I'm interested in watching the show. So I do want to see the trailer. It's okay, Danny. You needed your rest. You were sick. But yeah. So many things happened. Trey's birthday was last weekend. We tried to stream last weekend, so it didn't work, and we just ended up streaming at the restaurant. Why you looking like it's just been a week? You looking like it's barely been a week. It'll be week Saturday. Why you look like that? It feel longer?
Damn.
What?
Really? Last week?
Saturday, yeah. Yeah, my eye feel better. I just had to suck it up and take me a Benadryl. I think it was like the rain and the cold weather that came in, like made it like that. My shit was cutting up. So I need to change my air filters in the house. I've been dusting and making sure everything good, but like yeah, that shit. Child looked like Quasimodo off the Hunchback by the end of Batwoman. My eye was so fucked up. I was like, please. If y'all watch the Batwoman reaction, y'all could just see my eye get progressively worse, like from beginning to end. It started off normal and it was like so jacked up by the end of the show. I'm good right now. Those just allergies. It's nothing else. But thank you, Claire. But I mean, like I said, I don't really have much to say about Naomi because it's the new show. Like, it didn't make me not want to watch it. Like, I'm interested to see like what's going on. So that's like a good thing. So I guess we could talk about Legends. Thank you for the donation, Canada Grabs. Happy belated birthday, Trey.
Appreciate it, man.
What's the name of the shits? Legends. So Legends last week we had evil Legends, bro. We had Nate with the dusty big ass arms. Everybody else was like bloodthirsty, but y'all supposed to be heroes. Like that shit was so crazy. How they was ready to murk anybody to like fix the timeline, and then like Gideon was lying to their ass talking about the time. What did she say? Time is like cement. The timeline like cement or some shit like that. So she was like hiding stuff from them. All of them had CPU chips, so when one get fucked up, she was just making another one and putting the chip in there. I'm like, bruh, that shit last week was a lot. So we basically saw the same shit from episode 7, just from a different point of view. Like when they came in, like they was SWAT and shit. Why are you looking like that?
Something you just said just resonated with me. Just keep going. I'm running through the Arrowverse right now. Just go ahead.
Yeah, Nate. Like the episode from last week and this week of Legends, it just got like so ignorant. Like I ain't gonna lie, this was probably my favorite episode of Legends this week because this shit was just ignorant on so many levels. Like the evil Legends stuff was like weird to me, but like I get it. Like I know Legends, they probably just have fun because they just do whatever. But this week, bitch, with that reality TV shit. That was ignorant. How they had with the camera crew from hell. Me and Trey was like, bitch, what the fuck y'all did as a collective group to all end up cursed in hell like this? Like, not just the sound dude or the camera dude, the whole fucking crew got cursed. Like, what was y'all doing? Probably. And they said in the episode they sold their souls for to get like the best footage or some shit like that. I'm like,
yeah. I mean, they probably were working for a network that wasn't making money, for 15, 16, 17, 18 years, It's rough out here when your network not making a profit since its inception.
The androids weren't part of the clone, right? RoboSarah had a conscience. But, like, I think what happened in the episode is even though they were androids, they still programmed some of their personality in them. Like, I think that's what they said. Like, when her and Zari started to figure it out, like, they had a little bit of their personalities programmed in too. So that's probably why it didn't sit right, and they eventually ended up figuring it out. And then you got to realize they're androids. Some androids are made to get smarter on their own. Like, if they AI or whatever like that, like some stuff gets smarter or on their own. And she was the leader, so I could see her questioning that. But it is what it is, because they still changed out in the end. I don't know what they gonna do when that part come back. Bitch, when I tell you that shit was, I didn't even realize what they was doing till Trey had said something when they was doing the censoring, when he did like this. I was like, what is they censoring? I was like, bitch, we was like, they in hell. They were here censoring all this shit. Anything that had to do with talk about God. When he started praying, they was like, I'll beat, which I done beat. I was like, please. It was so petty, bro. But that episode, I love that episode. Dwan, thank you for the donation. How you doing today on the break? What did I miss so far? Nothing really. Yeah, we just got through talking about Naomi. You may have to rewind it to see that, but I'm cool right now with it. I'm not mad at it. But baby, the way they had Sarah as a desperate housewife, and she had started doing all them hand gestures and clapping when she got mad, and she was trying had her little shades on, her lips all puffed out, and her earrings on. She was like going in. Ava was just done, bro. She was fed up. They had Spooner like she was on Naked and Afraid. She was butt naked the whole episode. I know whoever had to edit that episode was like, bitch, y'all really, of all the things y'all picked, I gotta blur her out this whole episode. And then what, they had Gideon, I don't even know what, they just had her turn off her humanity. But like, I don't know what she was doing. But that's how people really be though on them reality shows. And then Nate got on my fucking nerves with that tan and talking like he was from Jersey Shore. That shit was so fucking annoying. Him and Zari going back and forth. That shit was funny when the other Zari got out to tell him. He was like, she called you ugly. Like, he was dead because she called you ugly. They was going back and forth. Like, that episode was funny to me. Legends always is just, like, ignorant for no reason. Oh yeah, that was funny too when Astra was like, she better have gave you consent. Like, that shit was funny. She was finna tear Gary ass up. I was like, they was like, whoa, wait. They was like, wait. That's cool that she care about her like that though. Everybody like mad that like Bayrod and like Astra might be a thing. Everybody is like wanting her and Spooner to be together, but I'm like, they can be friends. Like, they ain't gotta be fucking around like that. Just like, why everybody gotta be in a relationship or fucking on the show? That's what I don't understand. Like, they got everybody on Legends paired off except for Spooner and the bougie Zari, because she ain't with John no more. But I'm like, Astra and Bayrod basically single because I mean he like her, but he was like he want to work on himself. But I'm like, everybody ain't got to be in no goddamn relationship on the CW. They always do that. They got to throw a relationship in everything. Like, just give me the action. I don't care about none of that shit. Ooh, what's going on, Danny? No, Constantine ain't coming back. He wouldn't have never left if they was gonna have him come back. I don't think he gonna come back because the reason they had him leave that character in the first place is because they're doing a show, live action with Constantine, but it's gonna be somebody besides Matt playing him. So that's why I'll be like, I feel like they just like kill themselves because you already have these people built up that already have fans. If you're gonna make a show, I get it's for another network, but it's still the WB. So why not have that person come back? At least you'll have their fans watching. If don't nobody else want to watch the shit, I'm not finna start watching no new Constantine show about a motherfucker I don't know, and then you know what I'm saying, it be ass.
And then this is what I don't get. Like, you have the multiverse. You've established you have the multiverse, and then case in point, you've established that you have the multiverse on a global scale because you got Ezra Miller on the flat. Come on, bro.
No,
why you changing actors?
I'm not going to the movies. I done already been sick once this year already. I'm not going nowhere. If I can't catch it at home, I ain't gonna worry about it. I wish they would have did it like they did Halloween and just made it like available for you to stream too, unless I missed that and it is available to stream. But I mean, Josh Whedon is a pile of shit though, like, so it don't really matter what kind of like comments he had. You saying somebody can't act, but like, you have to be a dirtbag to make good content. So what's the difference? Like, you have to literally be a piece of shit to direct. and produce stuff. So you can't be a decent human being to make content that's good. Like you gotta threaten people and talk shit to them to get them to like be a certain way. Like you're not good at what you do. So I mean, I don't really give a fuck of what he got. Like, why wait all this time to come in now? Justice League been over. That shit was like what, a year ago, damn near. Like nobody gives a fuck what you gotta say. Like he got so many allegations about so many different categories. Like nothing you say matters to me. Trying to tell somebody they can't act. So if they couldn't act, like that calls for you to still treat him like that because he couldn't act. Like, what about the people that could act that you still fucked over? All the people from Buffy and Angel, you know what I'm saying? Like, what about them? They couldn't act either.
Let's talk about how you did Charisma Carpenter.
Exactly. Like, because she was pregnant. Still on that shit. She could act, but she was pregnant, so you treated her like a piece of shit. Like,
thought I forgot how you treated her.
What about Gal, stunt woman? She's not supposed to act. She's supposed to do stunts. What about her? What about locking her in a room? You know what I'm saying? What about that?
Locking her in a room?
Yes, that was like the last thing that came out. Like the lady who was like Gal, stunt woman, he would lock her in the room and be like she couldn't come out until she did like certain stuff. Like it was all kind of shit that came out about that man. He ain't nothing but a piece of garbage. Them be the motherfuckers that survived COVID right there. I ain't never caught a case. Them bitches that need something to humble their ass. I be so sick. The Flash don't come back on until March. I mean, why wouldn't Naomi get the Superman budget? It's a new show. A lot of people don't really know about her. It's a newer comic. Like, they not finna invest all that money into something that's like, they don't know how it's gonna do. Like, it's the CW. Now, if it was Marvel risking it all, they probably wouldn't give a fuck. But it's Warner Brothers, so, you know. He might have been trending, but he could have just been trending again because they brought up, he just said something recently about Ray Fisher, so all that sexual harassment stuff probably came back up. But it could be new cases too. Ain't no telling with that man. I don't have time in my schedule to watch Peacemaker right now. I don't even have time in my schedule to watch the normal shit I normally watch right now. When we catch up on reaction requests and stuff on Patreon that we behind on, maybe we'll do some new shows. But right now, no.
Why I'm watching Peacemaker?
I mean, people say it's good. Like, they say it's funny because it's like they, you know, I guess it's like, just like how Suicide Squad was. We watched the movie, it was better than we thought it was going to be. The second one, so, like, I guess his show was good. I see a lot of people saying it's good, so I don't know. I didn't know. I guess James Gunn did that too, so I don't know. Somebody asked me a question because I don't know what you're doing.
Well, I don't know what.
Did we see the new Doctor Strange trailer? You mean the one that they showed at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home? Because I haven't seen a new one come out.
I don't understand that question.
I mean, it's confusing you because you're thinking because Naomi comes on the CW, it's in the Arrowverse. It's not in her universe. Superman is fake. They don't think comic book characters are real. It's not the same Superman as when you watch Superman and Lois, so that's why. Like, it's not a part of the Arrowverse, so I would recommend Euphoria if you got the capacity to handle it. If you have issues with drugs and depression, I don't recommend you watch that by yourself without having somebody to talk to because that show is real heavy. Like, it's a good show, but if you already have like issues like that with drinking or drugs or, you know, like suicide and stuff like that, I don't feel like you need to watch that by yourself. Same like 13 Reasons warning, like some shit like that. Like, think 13 Reasons, but like rated X and more real.
And dicks. Whole lot of dicks.
I said rated X. Like,
whole lot of dicks.
That ain't even real. I'm pissed about that. They not even real dicks, so it's whatever.
Still a lot of dicks.
No, it's not snowing here. It's just cold. No, we didn't see the Moon Knight trailer. It would have been up on the channel. I mean, I can't tell you if Naomi is worth the watch. I'm invested in it right now because it's kind of like a mystery. I don't know what's gonna happen and what's going on, and I like the cast and I like her friends, so I'm invested right now. But I don't know. It's up to you if you got capacity for another CW show. But what's next? What you want to talk about?
I don't even
We
know.
did Legends and Naomi.
Or do Superman and Lois?
I guess that's fine. Superman and Lois season 2 premiered last week. I thought the farm was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, repo, but it was still there. It was like awkward because like I guess like Natalie is here now and like Lois looks like her mom, so that whole thing is like weird. So I think the first episode we got Lois was like pissed off at everybody, bro. Like she was mad at Clark. She was going off on the boys. She was just like snapping. Everybody had like their own issues. Clark already like stressed. Like all this shit was going on. I think that was the episode he had to go save the people in the submarine in Korea, and he left Jonathan by himself with his girlfriend. And Lois came home and they was up there like on the verge of having sex, bro. She went clean off on Clark about that shit. Clark was like, no. He was like, he went. It was so, that shit was so funny when he came back. She was pissed. You left our son at home, our teenage son at home, his girlfriend to have sex. Like she should have added on to that. Why you go save the world? Because that would have made her sound real dumb. He left to go do something else. Like, ma'am, he was literally like saving the world. Please.
People were dying. People were dying.
I'm like, please. No, I haven't seen the Bag and the Cat trailer. That would have been up on the channel as well. Yes, season 1 of Euphoria is on Patreon for reactions. But like that shit was so ignorant, and then they got the little shit. I guess I don't know if Trey figured out who it is. He has a thought of who it is that's like digging up through the shits or whatever like that. But like every time they have like the little tremors, I guess like Clark is like it's like affecting him or whatever. But I'm like, child, they got my boy straight because he got this shit going on. We got the fake super kids or whatever the fuck they over there doing at the DOD. I'm like, bro, that man. Like, this is why I couldn't be a hero, because the way he was talking to Clark yesterday, I would have told him, like, bitch, I can snap you in two before you finish your sentence, right? Like, you better be glad I got a fucking image to uphold, bitch. I would have flipped my hair and walked up out of there. I can't be no hero. You're not going to talk to me like this, bro. Because you got that them colors on, that green, that ugly-ass green. Give no fuck about that shit. I snatched them. They removable. That's Velcro. I snatched that shit off. I can't. Like, bitch, who, like... Y'all don't want nobody else out here selling what they call the shit, X-Kryptonite or whatever. But then y'all out here and stole some of it and harness it to like make y'all own little Superman. They gonna get bodied. I'm waiting on it. That shit is not authentic. They not the real deal. That shit is gonna falter at some point. It's a lot of heroes that are too nice. It's not just Clark, but like the motherfucking DOD, the army, what I gave to America, bitch. Y'all not gonna talk to me like that. Y'all not gonna talk to me like that. Like, I save motherfuckers worldwide, bitch. Do you know who I am? That's why I mean, like, worldwide. You want me to be America only, bitch? Y'all damn near a third world country. I'm not doing that. Like, y'all ghetto and stank. I'm not just gonna save y'all. I'm save everybody, bitch. It flips everybody. Like, I fucking hate them army dudes. They be having. I already didn't like Lois' dad. They gonna try to make y'all like him this season, watch, cause he grandpa on the farm now. they gonna try to make y'all like him. I'm like, this new bitch pissing me off. Like, get on somewhere. Like, bitch, let me get some supporters. Like how y'all got supporters and start my own, you know what I'm saying, cult of the super people. And then watch them drag the government down because y'all out here doing this shit without my permission. Like, this copyright, you putting this S on your chest, y'all don't own this. Like, that shit pissed us off last week. I'm like, how you gonna get them S's like that? My shit was made on my home planet. Y'all don't own this. That's hella copyright. I would have took them to court. Some judge that was a fucking superhero fan, I would have found a way to get up in there. We was gonna go to court. Y'all gonna have to turn that shit into the U.S. instead of just the S. Since y'all want to be Captain Save America, go ahead. Put the U.S. Put a U. Look, matter of fact, put a little U and a little A on the side of it and then make it USA. Y'all can save whoever y'all want then. Ain't nobody got time for that. Everybody walking around. As soon as a bitch snaps somebody's neck with an S on their shit, they gonna think it was me. No. They are copywriting that ass, bro. He didn't get that shit made in America, bitch. Like, that shit came before. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was born. The people on my world, we wear this. It has purpose. Like, put you a little U, put you a little A on it. I can't claim that. That's, you know what I'm saying? You done changed it. It's not the same. I can't copyright it. I don't need y'all wearing S's, though. And I didn't even recognize, what's the boy name that's like real fast that was like in the other one? Tag or whatever the fuck they call him. He didn't even look the same to me. I didn't even know who that was. I don't care. Whoever house it is, it ain't the House of America's. Shit, it ain't theirs, bitch. And why if it's the House of L, it's a S anyway?
The S. It's not an S. It stands for hope. That's what that symbol means. Like, it's a symbol, like Prince. Like, it's.
But it's okay.
It's just for the House of L. That's their symbol. That's their crest. So their crest means hope. So when you see the symbol, you realize
people keep spamming. You can time them out because I'm not doing that. You're asking the same question 30 times back to back. But, like, I ain't gonna lie, I fucks with Superman and Lois way more than I thought I was gonna do it. And then, like, the controversy that's about to pop up now is, I think Lois' sister is the one who's starting this shit about her. Like, who people recanting their statements about this whole cult or whatever. The one, thank you for the donation. What we told you about text-to-speech? Cause you not gonna make my eyes cross steady trying to read these comments.
I can't understand that.
Like,
bro.
I get you at work. If you can't talk, you come back when you can talk or text, because that text to speech gonna fuck you up every time.
Like, I can't understand these messages, and me trying to is just like
that girl is a teenager. Teenagers make mistakes. They have to learn. Now, the only thing I can fault her for is not saying nothing to Jordan sooner. But if something happened, she a kid. I mean, if it happened, it happened. That's the stage when you learn and grow, so that you don't start fucking up as an adult because you never made a mistake as a child. Like, she made a mistake, and I knew. As soon as she started talking to Natalie, I was like, why she like girls, and she might even like Natalie. It was just something about the way she looked at her and talked to her when she sat down and started talking to them. It was just like something in her voice seemed like it changed. I was like, she like girls. I was like, I already know it ain't even no boy at camp. I already knew when she came back from camp she had did something, because I'm like, she a little sus. Yeah. With Jordan already, I was like, she done fell for somebody or something that happened at camp. When they showed her talk to Natalie, I was like, she gonna like girls, and she may end up even liking Natalie, which is gonna cause trouble because she lives with them.
Yep.
And there go your fucking drama right there with the kids. Like, child. Natalie, that bitch though, like, she out here fixing, you know what I'm saying? She said, there ain't nothing I can't fix. Okay, girl, black girl magic, shit. All right. But, hey, Tyler and Betsy are so great in the roles. Yes, I even love the kids though. Like, even Natalie, she just got here. I already like her character.
Didn't I tell y'all? I fucking called it last year. Didn't I tell y'all that somebody was gonna ask about John being bisexual or gay? Didn't I tell y'all somebody was gonna bring it up? The character just came out as bisexual 2 months ago. 2 months ago. 2 months versus 30, 40 years of character history. Not like, it's like the boss was like, the showrunner was like, yeah, this version of John is not bisexual.
I mean, I can't expect him to be though. Like, they just did that in the comics. You can't expect them to do that for the show if that's not the vision they had for it. So.
Like, just 2 months.
And they already, the girl that like Jordan, obviously she's bi. Because if she like Jordan and then now she like girl, she's probably bi. Natalie might be gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I'm cool with that. Like, if you want to do LGBTQ and all that stuff like that. But, like, they be harboring in so much on, I'm like, they kids on the show though. Like, they still learning, they still don't know a lot of stuff. Like, they kids. And then y'all be fucking around having predators watching these shows, watching them be all over these people in these sexual situations and they like kids. Like, somebody be getting off on that. I'm like, chill, just where the action at is Superman and Lois, where the action. That's the only thing that killed me about the CW. They gonna give your ass a fucking try whatever kind of fucking relationship to cause some drama in whatever fucking show they on. They could do a show about a bitch filing her fingernails and they gonna bring some dude in and some other dude in and it's gonna be some kind of love triangle. Like, chill. I'm like, y'all don't have to have that on every show with every single person. People can love themselves and be single. There's single people in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Love yourself, child. They started trying to put these folks with people and they don't need to be in a room by yourself for about 2 weeks and reflect on yourself.
Oh my God, bro. Then I just said what happened, Nikki. I just said that happened in the comics 2 months ago. Like 2 months ago that happened.
They probably weren't listening.
Like, did you not hear me? Like,
I ain't repeating myself. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and move on. Y'all not doing that to me this year. I'm not stressed. I will cut the stream off before y'all stress me. Right, that's true. It is the multiverse too. So I mean, hey.
I feel like Jonathan.
I don't know
powers.
about Natalie in the comics, so I don't know if she's supposed to get powers or what's supposed to happen with her. I don't know what they gonna do.
She just supposed to be in the Steel suit. Steel 2.0.
I already know that shit ain't gonna work though with him. I don't know about her, but with what's his name, John, staying with them. Yeah. Like, bitch, every time you see Lois, you see your fucking dead wife. Like, that's a romantic relationship. Like, I feel like Natalie, she got one of them brains. I feel like she a smart girl. She know that's not her mom. Like I was telling her, that's like the same as like if your mom had a twin and your mom died, your aunt still gonna look like your mom, but that's not your mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like their relationship is gonna be like, I feel like they gonna be cool at some point. But that relationship with John and Iris gonna get weird. And then he bringing her coffee.
Iris?
I mean, what the girl name?
Lois.
He bringing her coffee like the way his wife take it. Like, he already know everything about her. And she just sitting there like, I'm sorry about this. That's not gonna stop how he feel. Like, child, y'all. And then he living over here on y'all farm. I'm like, okay. This big weird family y'all got.
Nah, that shit too weird. But
I
it's
mean,
funny,
they must gonna keep them on though, cause I don't think they have no way back to wherever they from, right?
Not yet. Not until the Flash come back and they figure something out. Yeah, that's funny because it's like a Kent family curse. Fucking Clark got left in the dust by Lana, and now Jordan getting left in the dust by this girl. Like, it's like the Kents can't win with the fucking
But you know what? It bothers me how much they pick on Jordan, I feel, because not Jordan, Jonathan. Because Jonathan don't have powers yet. Then they had the whole little shit this episode where like the weakest dude on the team juicing now. So, you know, he looking at everybody looking like, oh, he over here lifting this and lifting that. And, you know, they show him, like, lifting the one little dumbbell because he don't have his powers yet. And then he already a teenager. You already got all this stuff going on. That's why I was like, bruh, I feel like that's the one you're going to have to worry about because he don't have his powers. And then they already showed you that Talro ass still around. And then, like, he had his powers and was faking it. So if anybody get him out again, like, who's to say he won't flip him or him do some stuff like that? But I can definitely see like Jonathan and Jordan like fighting one day, like seriously about something. So I don't know. And then remember he like broke his arm too, right? Didn't Jordan like break his arm? Like he still might have pent up resentment about that and may not be saying nothing. So I don't know. I just feel like it's coming.
Right. Well, I'm glad. What's the boy name? Jordan and got stronger.
I hope he don't do X Kryptonite. I feel like that's a mistake because what's gonna happen when you get your actual powers if you already was using that shit? I feel like them Kryptonite, I mean not Kryptonite, I feel like them Kryptonian genes are strong. Like I feel like he just may be a late bloomer. Mm-hmm. Like it wasn't meant for him to get his powers yet. He probably gonna be the strongest twin and the late bloomer. Like, he probably gonna be stronger. Because everything always came to him so naturally, it seems. So, just imagine getting your powers, but then, like, knowing how to do everything. Like, Jordan gonna be so mad because he's struggling. That's why I was like...
And that's how I go come. Like, I got my powers. It took me 2 years to get to this point. And here you are again. You got your powers. Ultimate control. Just like that. Like, it's natural. Like...
That kid, Jonathan Saw, probably taking X Kryptonite. I mean, it could be that. Or he could be juicing. I don't know. Like, I don't know how he would get X Kryptonite because I thought they got it all out of that area. But I'm not sure. And is X Kryptonite in other places? Because how that man that was all the way in the other country got it? when Superman stopped him, the one that breathed in the thing, like he fucked Superman up, y'all. Like he was on some shit, like he was Bane or something. He tossed him around like he was a rag doll. I was like, this what we doing? They done harnessed it into some shit he could like breathe in. I'm like, how they done did all that fast? Child, what a high user on this channel. Thank you, because that was just so fucking dumb to say. Like, what the fuck be wrong with some of y'all, bro? I can't wait till Karma come slap the fuck out of out of y'all in the back of the head sometimes. Like, y'all really be out here wishing ill on people like that. Do you think they are ever gonna bring other DC characters in for cameos? Or with Superman and Lois? I don't know. I'm ready for Lois' sister to pull up though. What's her sister name?
Lucy.
Child, that shit there. I'm ready for the drama.
I ain't seen her since season 1 of Supergirl.
I ain't seen her then because I ain't watched that with that one episode.
She was in that episode with Grant.
I don't even remember her because that's like what's her name? I can't fucking pronounce her damn name. It's pissing me off. I know who she is though, but I'm like I ain't even realized that's who that was then.
Well, I didn't know her back then, so you know.
Frederick, thank you for the donation. Appreciate what y'all do. We appreciate you too. We can talk about Batwoman though. We got like a good 20-25 minutes to talk about that. Child, Batwoman is out here with a chokehold on everybody's throat. They like, nah, we gonna get our more seasons. You know what I'm saying? It be so funny because I follow one of the writers, like me and her be having a little report on Twitter, and her brother tweeted, I know when certain lines, when my sister wrote episodes because of certain lines they say, because that shit she say in real life, that shit was so funny. Her name Maya, she's so ignorant, but like, oh my goodness. She wrote this past episode that we just watched, but the first episode back from the break, what they had going on last week. That was the masquerade party thing, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's the one where we had like Mary showing up in her dress, talking to Marcus. She done snitched on everybody's fucking identity and all this shit. And he's claiming that he's her Joker. So that's why I was telling Trey, I hope he's not done yet. I know they got the little joy buzzer this week. And they want to try to like buzz him again to see if that's going. It may make the shit worse. I don't feel like that's a fix. It could all make it worse because you don't know what voltage he got shocked at either. Nope. Like if it has a different voltage and you have to set it and you shock him at the wrong voltage, he may, you know what I'm saying, it could make it worse. But child. Yeah, Batwoman always be showing their ass. I can appreciate that shit though. They was being petty this week with Luke in the middle like he the child while the two moms fighting in the front seat on their way to the woods. That shit was funny. He's just be sitting in the back like, bitch, I ain't got time for this. Like, y'all doing the most. Well, I didn't know the Lucy that was on Supergirl anyway, so even if they did change her, I wouldn't know the difference. So it don't matter to me.
But again,
yeah, I wasn't expecting Diggle to pop up, so that was like a pleasant surprise. Him and Jada. Now we found out he worked for Jada. Now everybody want to say that's who Ryan Daddy is. I'm like,
hell no.
All right. I feel like that was thrown in there on purpose, like seeing them with that little chemistry, and he was like, I got back with my ex-wife. He nipped that shit in the bud quick. I got back with my ex-wife. Like, don't even try, B. Don't even try. That just goes to show you she probably was fucking around with a whole bunch of people on her husband, to be honest. Because, like, if Diggle was working for her and she was married and he had to say that shit, then we know Lucius was coming over their house. Like, I'm just like, bruh, who Jada went fucking with? Like, child. I just feel like Lucius probably is still Ryan's dad, maybe. And if it is, to make it like her and Luke have just a little bit of tension, they may make it so that he could have cheated on Luke's mama. Now, I'd hate that for Lucius's character, but like they can make it like Ryan isn't the older sibling. So that would mean, you know, like that would suck, but I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out what a drama gonna come in. But they don't necessarily have to do that because if they keep Marcus bad, and then, like, Luke ends up bringing her other half-brother, too. That's, like, drama because they already don't like each other. Marcus and Luke. Like, that's going to be... and she going to be in the middle because them both are brothers. So, that's I'm just like, that's going to be drama, too. Dreamer, thank you for the donation. Love the reactions, y'all. My favorite. We appreciate you. Thank you for the support. I was with Sophie. Black people in the woods are not a good mix. Bitch, I'm talking about they didn't even make it all the way in the woods. Car getting snatched. I'm like, nope, it's time to go. I would have went right back on home then. I ain't got time. And bitch, I'm study like. Hello? What's up?
What happened?
He's saying, well, so what's up with the buses? He's saying ain't no bus, so he asking if we can pick him up or he can walk. Because he said they're gonna have to wait. They're gonna have to wait like for a long time if he wait on the bus.
I'm on the way.
Your dad finna come get you. Alright. Sorry about that, y'all. Child, this school shit is ridiculous. They need to close the schools until they fix this COVID situation because, like, teachers is out with COVID. Superintendents is quitting. Like, they got kids piled up in classes. All that kind of shit. Like, just let them be remote until everybody get better. Like, this shit don't make no sense. I get a phone call every day with all these damn cases, and your child was in the class with somebody that got COVID. Like, that shit fucking annoying. Yeah, I put out the Vampire Diaries because they did the shit with the compulsion, and then they had her like she was like when they used to take Vervain every day to build up an immunity to that shit. I'm like, okay, so we just take it from the Vampire Diaries, but that's cool, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's they did work, you know, do what you do. But the fact that Poison Ivy was damn near decrepit, like a withered vine, and still was fucking them up like this. Imagine her next week at full power. She gonna be unfucking stoppable, bruh. Child, the whole school system needs to be reevaluated because the lady that's like over the school district within the government, she not even a teacher. She ain't never went to school for education. Like, I don't even think she has nothing, any kind of qualifications or credentials that have to do with education. But then she making like the overall rules for school systems. Like that shit. That's how you know America is broken, and they ain't trying to fix it. As long as all these old bitches that only give a fuck about their money and nothing else, like run shit, we gonna always be doomed. Like, these motherfuckers don't care. They care about their money. Yeah, that's why we got them phones, because, like, it's too... I feel like it's too far for him to walk. Like, had it been around the block, because it's a couple schools around the block from us. Like, if it was around there, cool, but it's further. Like, the elementary schools and stuff is closer, but, like, the junior high and the high school is, like, far, so... It's a quick drive, but it ain't a quick walk, and it get dark in like 30 minutes, so I'm good. We can just go get them, and that it's not that big of a deal. They won't let our kids be virtual because it's fucking Texas, and again, they only give a fuck about money. Like, they were told that if your school is virtual, that you don't get government funding. So how is a school supposed to provide for the kids if the government won't fund them? Like, they don't even have to wear masks to school here. It's like optional. That's why I was like, this shit is dumb. Like, Texas not cheap. Texas just owe Republican money and they don't give a fuck about nobody but self. Because most of their kids are in private schools. So, of course, they don't give a fuck about the public schools. Texas backwards, but I'd rather be here than in Mississippi because they shit is just I don't want to get on that. I'm vaccinated too. My kids vaccinated. They gonna still wear their masks. Like my kids have cloth masks. They have extra masks. They have sanitizer. And they have wipes. You wipe your desk down every time you change a class, and you sanitize your hands. If you drop your mask, you get another one. When you come home, you sanitize your stuff, take them clothes off, and put them separate, and then do all that. Like no, like we not doing that. Like, my little baby is the only one that's not vaccinated because he already got autism, and I don't know if I want to get him vaccinated. I don't feel like he needs it because he's at home with everything he does right now. Like, once he starts school, that may be a different story. But right now, no. Like, he don't go nowhere. Like, he literally at home all day. But I'm like, I ain't trying to have nobody bring nothing in this bitch. Like, no. Like, in Houston, they try to make it so, like, they tried to like overrule the governor and make it so you have to wear masks and stuff, but you still got people that don't. Like, people not gonna do that stuff if you're not forcing it to where like you got people on the street snatching people and giving them fines or sending them to jail if they not doing stuff. They not gonna do it. It's too many ignorant ass people that live here. I went to the grocery store the other day after my doctor's appointment, and there was motherfuckers walking out the grocery store in and out, no mask. And I'm like, I'm vaccinated, and I still got sick. I don't know if it was COVID or not, but I got real sick at New Year's. It was no test nowhere to be found, so I didn't know if it was COVID or not. Not I'm vaccinated, please. That scene with Pam and Mary, like she finally found her long lost baby. Yeah, Jordan, but I don't trust that though, because what was supposed to happen was she was supposed to suck the life out of her like a battery. It just so happens that Mary was stronger than they realized, so it didn't cost her life. Why you think Renee tried to keep her away from Pam? Like, she was gonna basically kill her, bro. Like, she said she was supposed to be a battery. Hello? They already calling to say how many COVID cases was today. Every day. They reporting cases. But y'all still open. Thank you for the donation, Funko. I'm vaccinated, still got COVID. It's not super serious, thank goodness, but I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Well, I wish you a healthy and fast recovery. I feel like that's what I had too, because I don't get sick like that. Like, that shit was like another level. And then like even after I got better, I still didn't have no energy. Like, shit was like still weird for a while. So I feel like they may make Pam and Mary fight, because I feel like Mary is gonna flip sides once Alice lets it be known, because they too strong together for sure. But I feel like once she realized she killed that dude in the woods, then you know her whole oath do no harm thing or whatever like that, she gonna flip back. Hello? Ooh, that fit. Did you just call me? He already left though, so you might as well. Oh, okay. Okay. He probably in the front. You in the front? Okay. I'll see you when you get home. All you gotta do is call him. Okay, we'll call him back. All right, see you later, Dewan. Okay, this is what I want people to understand. If you're not, I'm gonna just not even say. If you get a vaccine, it is not a cure. It is to keep you from dying or getting severe symptoms. I don't understand why people don't understand that. People been getting vaccines since the dawn of time. Why is so many people scared to get a COVID vaccine? Like, you have to take vaccines before you leave the fucking hospital as a baby. You get more vaccines at what, 6 months, a year, before you go to school, like all that kind of stuff. It's the same shit, literally. It's to keep you from getting it. It's just that the vaccines that you're taking as an infant, those diseases aren't running rampant right now. Like, that's the whole purpose of it. People literally won't take a COVID shot, but then y'all go get the flu shot every year. And you get the flu from the fucking shot. It's the same damn thing. I don't understand what's so hard about that. But people in their mindsets, you know, America want to advertise themselves as being free and powerful when they really just like dumb and garbage. So it's whatever. I love that I live in America, but I also really, really wish that enough people would get voted in to where infrastructure would like really change, because this ain't it. Like, y'all rather like risk getting sick and die. Y'all see these people dying every day, not just in the US, so it's not just our government, but all over the fucking world, people are dying from COVID. I can see if COVID was like US only, like some shit that the US only had and people trying to get you to take a shot, I could be sus about that. But it's literally worldwide. Almost every fucking country in the world has been affected by COVID. Child, they probably wouldn't even let us in Wakanda because we been over here and this motherfucker so damn dumb. Who saw the Quidditch World Cup last week? Davon, please. I can't say nothing about Ryan's height because I'm probably shorter than her. So, I mean, I know I wouldn't have been able to reach it. And I would have made noise getting on the truck. It shouldn't, social media shouldn't have nothing to do with having common sense. Omega get. It depends on the celebrity. It's a lot of celebrities that got vaccines. There's a lot of them that won't take it. Let them sit in their house with their money and they hired help and whatever they got. We can't afford to do that because we ain't got the money they got. They can afford to avoid people. We can't. Regular people have to go to work or go to the grocery store, go to the pharmacy. They got to go somewhere. So, what's up, Polar? I mean, but they did call it the Spanish flu, though. Legit. When it came out. I mean, it is called the Spanish flu. It's just that it evolved just to be the flu in general. But, I mean, that's what they used to call it back in the day. I don't want to watch Cobra Kai. Stop asking me stuff. I don't know why y'all be like, can y'all watch whatever? Because, like, if we was going to watch it, it would be on Patreon or we put it up. Like, I don't understand. Like, you asking me to watch something with my schedule is not going to make me watch it, unfortunately, for you. Hey, Lindsay. If y'all in this chat right now, it's 155 of y'all. If 155 of y'all are in here but don't follow our Twitter, like, we gonna have a problem. We not gonna be friends because, like, it don't make sense that we got over 100K and we don't even have 5,000 subscribers on Twitter. And then people always want to ask what we watching. Did we watch this? Did we watch that? Yeah, I saw it's gonna be 2 hours and 55 minutes. Lizzie, don't play with me. Do not play with me, or I'm gonna beat your ass later on in VR. Don't play with me. I think I might stream VR so we can play a game later for a little bit before my battery die. If you already been following, thank you. I appreciate you. You're the best. I think I want to start posting more TikTok content, but I don't know yet. I'm gonna get ready to go though, cause me and Trey gotta eat in a minute, and they probably, it's not like they just got back, so it don't make sense for them to come back up here just for us to leave. I'm sure there's plenty of people that watching ain't subscribed. That would help too. It would be nice to hit 200K before, you know what I'm saying, the year's over. That would be hella nice. Yeah, make sure you charge, girl, because I'm gonna charge when I get back from eating, and then maybe around like 8 p.m. we could try to like stream some stuff. I gotta get Day to help me set up this PC VR stuff. So I think it's, do I need the PC VR, Davon, to be able to stream without it like moving? They could just see the screen, or like, I need to figure out how to do that. Thank you, Lindsay. I just needed to take a break because like after I got sick, then it was like that week I didn't have like much energy. It felt like I was like almost depressed. I didn't do nothing. Like I was in the bed every day at like 8. You could ask Davon because me and him normally hang out. I was just like, I was a ghost. So, I don't know. Now it's like I'm kind of getting back into the groove of like doing stuff again. So I'm gonna start back streaming here and there. I'm just trying to enjoy life. I just feel like it's so much serious stuff that's going on right now. So I'm just trying to take a minute and just enjoy life. Like if I don't want to watch something, if I don't want to edit something, if I don't want to do something, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna stress. I'm not gonna strain. You know, I'm gonna always make sure y'all support me. So I'm make sure y'all get content. Patreon gonna get extra content. You know what I'm saying? Cause they really pay for my lifestyle. So I just, I don't know. Omega needs to join us so we can pair up in that damn room. Face your fears. Two of us go in each room and experience it at the same time. We need to do that. I don't like having it connected to Facebook either, to be honest. But like, it is what it is. Ain't gonna go no further than that. I appreciate you, Z and KTV. We'll get there if we meant to get there. Sometimes you just have to take a break though. Like with everything going on with COVID, I just feel like family more important. We got my autistic son like doing therapy to try to get him school ready, cause like he gonna have to go to school eventually, even though I don't want him to. So we just working on that. That takes like a lot of energy and focus. So I do have an editor, which I appreciate. You know, I may have to get another one though when I get my money up a little bit more, so that I could just put out more stuff. I could just record it and put out more stuff because they can edit it, but we'll see. But I've been like marinating on opening another business. Like I used to have a boutique before we started doing YouTube, and then I let that go. But I'm thinking about like starting my another business like later on in the year once my kid is like in school and like comfortable. So if I do, I'll share that with y'all because I know y'all will support. But I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do everything though. Well, I would let him do homeschool, but kids always need like a year or two of like social interaction. Like he's already autistic, so he needs like a little social interaction. He need to know how to like, you know, be around other kids beside us. He need to know how to be around other people when we're not around and stuff. So like I can't like that's something he need like those what they consider like kindergarten through like second grade at least. Like they pretty much need that social stuff. Then after that, I wouldn't care about him homeschool because I mean he's basically homeschool right now anyway. Like he has like a personal teacher that like helps him do stuff, but it's just like that's only for like half the day. He still needs like the school part too. Like he's smart. He can pretty much do anything you ask him to do. We have to get him talking though, cause he's nonverbal. Like it's stuff like that that we have to get him to do. So, Omega, please. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all stupid. Yeah, I used to have a boutique, but then my IG got hacked when I got to like 100,000 people. Like I just feel like if you at home and you don't want to work around people, but like you have a little artistic nature to yourself, I feel like everybody can like start slow, take your little money, invest, maybe like do something you like. Like I see a lot of people making natural stuff on TikTok and like using their TikTok platform to like get sales and stuff like that. It's like so much stuff you can do for money nowadays. So that's what's up, Omega. I believe in you because you're always good at most of the stuff that you do anyway. So I believe in you. I just got to get my head right. Like once my son is like cool to where I know like he good and I don't have to put, you know what I'm saying? Like I know if he going to school, like he good. I don't have to worry about like watching over nobody's shoulder, making sure he not mistreated and stuff like that. Then I could pretty much focus on like starting something else. And when I get a second editor, so Davon, I feel like you be good at editing. You just gotta like start practicing. Like matter of fact, I need to just go and train you so you can be my second editor and make you some cash. Yeah, I saw the Montessori schools are really good about how they do the kids and stuff like that. I'm looking at it, but like I don't know for sure where I want to send him yet because we trying to get like a house for summer. Like you know we took y'all on the house tour last year and stuff like that. So we actually making a move to move into like a new house this year, and I'm hoping we get in there by summer. So when I know the location we at, then I can focus on like what school I want to do or how I want to do it. So. Yeah, but I'm gonna go. It sound like my husband back. You ready? You want to say bye?
See ya.
Oh, really? You just like holler. Like, Well, we gonna go, y'all, so we can get ready to eat or whatever. I appreciate y'all chilling with me for a few minutes while he had to go. But oh, not just okay. But y'all have a good day. Again, I may stream some VR later or whatever, so y'all just stay tuned to see if I end up on Twitch. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all stay safe. Wear a fucking mask. Don't get nobody else sick. And I'll catch y'all later.